We're going to ride with who we came with. You get in here, you get a chance to get out there and make an impact, you make it.
I know what's up, man. Your boy is back.
Garafolo throws end zone. It is caught by Dante Pettis.
We with that. We built that. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! Hey, spike that for me. Ah! All right, boys. Got to score to win.
Touchdown, Todd Gurley. Touchdown, LA.
That was just a double jam. All right, we're going to go for the knockout later.
We might get it back to you. Stay ready. Oh, I like that. No! You the man!
All right, Nick Bosa was the only rookie to be selected to the Pro Bowl roster. He led all defensive players in votes. Here's a little tweet from the 49ers. First year in the NFL, led all of them. The little biggie shrug.
I got to learn how to make
deal.
that.
I have no idea how to make that emoji at all. It's not even an emoji.
No,
it's like a collection of symbols. But
exactly.
You got the picture.
Take it back to your page.
No big deal. Just a Pro Bowler in his rookie season. Nick Bosa doing amazing things. Let's head to Santa Clara to see what Steve White has on these two NFC West rivals. Steve?
When the 49ers dominated the Rams back in Week 6, several key players weren't involved. For the Rams, that's running back Todd Gurley. For the 49ers, that's offensive tackles Mike McGlinchey and Joe Staley. They will both be on the field as well. For the Rams, cornerback Jalen Ramsey, and for the 49ers, wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders, both acquired on in-season trades. In fact, Sanders told me he expects to see a lot of Ramsey. For the Rams, the reigning NFC champions, they are playing for their playoff lives. They've got to win out and get some help. Plus, players told me this week they were embarrassed how they played against the Cowboys. They want to come out and reestablish their mojo. For the 49ers, they went out, they get the #1 seed and home field advantage, and several players told me that is important. They want to bye. Their regular season bye came in Week 4. They are banged up, and they said they could really use that extra week before things get real in the playoffs.
Thanks, Steve. And the NFC playoff picture is crazy. C-U-H-easy. 4 teams sit at 11-3, but one of those teams will most likely be on the road in the playoffs. And right now, that would be the Niners. Minnesota is 10-4. The Cowboys and Eagles are battling for a division title at 7-7, while the Rams are still alive. But as y'all know, they need a little help. So time for some holiday fun. We're calling it Tis the Postseason.
I get it.
And with so many teams fighting for the top spot in the conference, that's fantastic.
Don't pay Josh enough to just get
We wanted to get in the holiday spirit and tell you which NFC team will play in the Super Bowl. To do that, we'll pick through this group of very festive-looking stockings and hang our favorite one over the fireplace. Mike, Rob.
I'm up first.
Lead us off.
I'm going to go ahead and hang my stocking, and I'm going to tell y'all why I'm hanging. I'm getting this Seattle Seahawks one, and don't call me a homer, guys. Please don't call me a homer. This is legit. This is legit. All right, let's go ahead and hang this thing right here. All right, look, check this out, man. The reason why I got the Seattle Seahawks as my top team to possibly go to the Super Bowl is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson. Check this out. It's got a few numbers to read you guys. 28 career game-winning drives, 5 this year. 21 career fourth-quarter comebacks, 4 this year.
It's a holiday story.
The Seattle Seahawks trailed at one point in 8 of 11 games. Think about that, right? 74 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter since 2012, most in the National Football League. Okay? So when I look at these numbers, and I got a whole lot more, but I know we press for time. When I look at those numbers.
No, go ahead.
When I look at those numbers, okay? Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks know how to win games. Now, this does come with a caveat, guys. The defense has to be healthy. I need Jadeveon Clowney fully healthy. When I say fully healthy, not missing practice, not missing walkthrough, not missing any meetings, all the way in there, okay? This guy's a major disruptor. And then when you look at the Seattle Seahawks offense, 28 pass touchdowns, 14 rush touchdowns. They are the epitome of what balance is. So for all of that, do you see any holes in this Seattle Seahawks team? And then when you do, Russell Wilson makes up for it. He's the ultimate Band-Aid. I don't know who else y'all could pick, because I done already made the case.
That was a good point.
I'm just saying.
Who can I pick?
Fair enough.
How about pretty much anybody?
Go ahead.
You saw that playoff picture. It's wide open.
Yeah.
It was never, it didn't used to be that crazy that you could make a case for, let's say, the 6th seed, that they could make a run to the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't believe it?
Yeah, really.
All right, talk to me about it.
Because I'm going to look at some of these numbers, and I talked myself into this yesterday when I was looking at the Vikings numbers. Okay, and I understand that they're not even in their, that they're in the 16, and they wouldn't even have to get a chance to play one home game, but that's okay. 5th in points for, 6th in points allowed, 10th in yards, 8th in turnovers offensively, 4th in turnovers defensively.
Great number.
Rushing, 4th. Rushing defense, 8th. Rush defense TDs, 1st. And then that leads to red zone, which is really good. I lost them. I can't find them.
Yeah, I know you can't because you're on your phone. Look, check this out. You
Red
still
zone
have Kirk Cousins.
I knew you were going to say that. I was stalling
in the playoffs,
with the numbers.
Waiting for that.
I was stalling with the numbers so he wouldn't have time
It's the truth.
to make his Kirk Cousins.
It's the truth.
But you know what? Mike Zimmer said this game coming up on Monday night is about more than Kirk Cousins. Everything's about more than Kirk Cousins. You want to talk about a team I don't want to see? I don't want to see the Vikings in the playoffs.
All right. I'm going to go.
Actually like
I'm going to take it back to Cali.
Okay.
Back to Cali.
I like that.
Not just because I cover this team on a regular basis, but I'm picking the Niners. Their defense is built for the long haul. Y'all know this. Y'all know this well. But for me, the secret sauce for them is Kyle Shanahan. He has not been waiting all this time, building up this team, scheming, game planning for all of this. The things he puts out on the field, teams are trying to adjust just to combat what he's putting out on the field. I think everything is lining up perfectly for them this season. I can see them going all the way.
Trust Jimmy
to
Garoppolo?
South Beach. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
He's getting it.
Jimmy
He's
does
been
look a
balling.
little
What do you want me to
different.
do?
Jimmy does look a little different, and I went back and forth. Do I jump on one of you guys' bandwagon, or do I try to be myself and be an individual? I said, I'm gonna be an individual.
Be your own person.
Yeah. Hey, look. I
love it.
Look. M-Rob told y'all what about these guys?
Everything.
The defense needs to be on point. Jadeveon Clowney has to do it all. I don't know if he can do it. Kirk Cousins, sometimes you get really good, sometimes you get not so good. And I don't know what's up with Dalvin Cook. To me, he's the engine in that car. This defense, amazing. But the last couple of weeks, they haven't quite looked like themselves. I think the blueprint might be out on them. But what about these guys? Bloop. Oh, good old Drew Brees. Now, you say who's better than Russell Wilson? Not a lot, but I don't know. Maybe old Drew might be better than Russ.
Who would you take?
And when I got King God Mike Thomas,
Who would you take to start your franchise?
if it's Drew Brees and Mike Thomas, I'm taking them guys.
Drew Brees or Russell Wilson?
On this season, right now for one season, I like my man Drew Brees.
All right.
And what people aren't talking about is Jack Rabbit.
Yeah.
Janoris Jenkins. Now look,
gotta watch his
you
legs.
had another #1 corner in the mix. I don't know where he's gonna play, but if I'm that coordinator, I'm finding a spot, whether it's at the safety position, whether it's at a corner position, whether it's nickel, somewhere I'm putting him on a receiver to match up, because I'm telling you, if that secondary can just make plays on the ball when the ball's in the air, they got a chance, man.
New Orleans lost two big guys up front.
They did. They lost some D linemen, but I ain't worried about that.
By the way, Minnesota, 4th offense, 4th defense, red zone.
Woo, you were ready to throw that back in.
Boom.
Okay, 3 big games on NFL Network today, all with huge playoff implications, and we already know who's winning. Well, sort of. Who you got? It's next. They obviously have a lot to say. And let's take a look into NFL Gameday Kickoff Studio. They're going to get us started in just a few minutes at 10:30 Eastern. My girl Colleen Wolfe and friends taking you right up to kickoff here on NFL Network.
Hi, Colleen.
What's up, girl?
What up?
Kyle, look, he finally got to the cannon. Kyle,
Fire the cannon.
It is the starter jacket.
That chance.
Oh, nah. He ain't cannon.
That is fantastic.
So good. Oh, Josh.
Elf on the shelf. That's
Elf in
Josh
the
in a box. That's what that is right there.
Josh on the
I hope you got a check in the
It's
back.
so great.
You know?
That's